Hello everyone, welcome back to Teacup Tarot. My name is Reya, and in today's video we are going to be taking a look at what messages you're supposed to be receiving from Archangel Metatron. So you have three piles as usual in front of you. Whichever pile speaks to you is your pile, and then we'll start with pile 1. Hello, and if you've selected pile 1, these are the messages that you need to receive from Archangel Metatron. And especially for you, pile 1, it's very important for you to be gentle with yourself. To not be very hard on yourself, not to over expect from yourself. You're doing your very best and keep at it. Yeah, that's what he's trying to tell you. But at this point of time, it's like you're ready. Especially when it comes to your spiritual path, you're like reaching at a destination, a very different kind of destination, and your path ahead is like clear now, is a message that is coming forth. And especially for you, your intuition is supremely strong. So whatever you feel like, you naturally want to do, you need to do that, because that will really like help you ascend on your journey much more quickly. But it's important for you to just spread your wings, not be afraid, and walk boldly in the direction of your dreams, is what Archangel Metatron is telling you. But most importantly, doesn't matter whether this is your spiritual life or it is your material life, your resolve has to be strong. That once you've decided that this is the path for me, you have to walk that path with confidence and boldness. You have to be like that elephant, grand. You have to be like that elephant. Like once he's marching, nobody can move him from his road. Yeah? That's something you need to be. Remember this. You have the wisdom of like 100 elephants. So use that wisdom for yourself. Yeah? And don't sort of depend on somebody else for the advice that you need. You're fine. Take some time. If you ever feel like, you don't know what the road ahead is for you, just take some time and it'll come to you. But you will know it yourself, because for you, what is happening, pile 1, you just know. If somebody tells you something different, you'll still be like, oh, but this is not right for me. That's your energy. So just whatever you want, that's the path you need to take. Look at that. You have Krishna showing up. So once again, especially for you when it comes to your spiritual path, devotion can be good. But this again speaks to me about devotion to a cause. See, when it comes to the battle of Mahabharata, Lord Krishna believed in his cause. And it is because he believed that the Pandavas could succeed that he succeeded. He definitely guided them, but in the end, it was their battle. And that is exactly what he's trying to tell you, that I can just be here to guide you. I can be the Sarthi for, your Rath, but in the end, you're the one who has to fight the battle. So he's with you every step of the way. So go in the direction that you meant to go. Yeah? And he's with you. You have a lot of spiritual support in your life. Yes. For a couple of you, I just get a feeling like you're like, oh, am I doing this right? What if I make a mistake? So you're like feeling a little bit vulnerable is what I'm getting here. And look at this once again. It's like the bird is like carrying this girl, but that girl doesn't know that the bird is carrying her. So that's exactly, the way it is for you and your angels. That exactly is the way for you and Krishna. He is carrying you. Archangel Metatron is telling you, we are with you. An entire community of angels is supporting you, but you don't know it. So don't feel like you're alone. You're not. Yeah? And you don't have to feel vulnerable. You're like a strong force out there. Yeah? That's coming forth. And yes, like I told you in the very beginning, you have to be a little bit compassionate with yourself. You have to be a little bit kind. See, what the case is with you, you are like an inspiration to so many people in your life. Like people look at you and they are like, this is the person. But somewhere you yourself feel like, I don't know if I'm doing this right. So be a little bit compassionate on yourself. And especially for you, if you can meditate to get the answers that you need, that will be amazing. Yeah. So meditation is very, very important for you every step of the way. But one thing that is important is stop judging yourself and stop judging yourself harshly. Yeah? With yourself, you have to be like Kuan Yin. Kuan Yin is always kind. So speak to yourself kindly. more than anybody in the world. You can be like the kindest person when it comes to the world, but with yourself you're like very harsh. Yeah, so monitor how you speak to yourself. That's what Archangel Metatron is here to tell you. Okay, yes. Build your confidence. Why is there a lack of confidence in you? And especially, there is a lack of confidence when it comes to your communication. Maybe you want to say something to somebody, but you're like, should I? Is this person even going to be listening? Yeah. Say it with kindness, whatever you have to. And again, when it comes to blue, it is that, Vishuddha chakra. It's the throat chakra. If you don't say what is on your mind, your Vishuddha chakra is going to be affected. Make no mistake. So say it. Say it. That's very, very important for you. And especially when it comes to your body, if there are any kind of issues, acupressure will help you a great deal. Yeah. So acupressure, you just can do it on your own. You don't even have to visit like an acupressurist if you want to. There are a lot of beautiful videos online that are available that help you. Or go for a massage. In a massage, automatically all the points gets pressed. But more importantly, acupressure is the way forward for you. So especially when it comes to your fingers, these points, they are absolutely great. Or, even this, like even when you're sitting, just press it. That's it. Even when it comes to your foot, these things, and especially in between your fingers. Yeah, your toes, sorry. Fingers too, but toes as well. Just press those points, they are like really connected to points in your body. So with any kind of aches, with any kind of issues, that will really, really help you. Okay, and you don't even need a doctor. You can just do it yourself. Yeah. But your massage is something you absolutely need. It'll get your energy flowing in the right way. And especially if you are the kind of people who are lazy with exercise, at least that's something you just have to sit and do. You don't even have to move. It will still give you good advantage. Yeah. And Archangel Metatron is here to tell you that especially if you're going through tough times, if you're going through phases where you're like, I don't know what the right direction is, it will be shown to you. Yeah. And it's filled with blessings. Your life is filled with blessings right at this moment. See the blessings around you. What happens is maybe sometimes you focus too much on the negative that you cannot see the blessings. So they are in your life and they're going to be continuing to shower upon you. Yeah, that's something that's coming forth. Pile 1, just take the time to be happy. Take the time to make yourself happy. Are you overworking? Are you burdening yourself a bit too much? You need to get out and play, It's like you need time to relax. You need time to unwind. If you can like paint something, that'll be great. Just paint or just use colors and just make a mess out of it. Art therapy, that helps massively. Art therapy is like, a great way to connect with your inner child as well. And in fact, art therapy is amazing to discover which part of your body is like not functioning at its optimum best. So use art as a medium to connect with your inner child. And the best way, honestly, is just to go to a park. When you watch kids play, there's something in you that gets triggered and you're like, okay, you want to have fun too. Yeah, but connect with that inner child. That is absolutely crucial for you. Yeah, that's coming through. Okay. And remember this, when it comes to your life, you are as good as anybody else's. You're not less good, you're not more good, you are good enough. Okay, that's the message. But one thing for you is you need to ensure to keep your own karma right, that you treat everybody well. Even if sometimes it's people who've not given you kindness. That's important. See, life is not about, oh, I do this and they do this. Revenge is karma. When you take revenge on somebody, that is still you creating negative karma. Remember this always. See, when it comes to, since we're talking about the Mahabharata, Kaurava and Pandavas were responsible for, like murdering their kin, and then they had to repent it in a big, big way, and that too for years. So if you're like, oh, these person are not good to me, I'm going to be not good to them and take my revenge, not going to work. Okay, you're still creating karma. So treat people equally and with kindness, because you are a better person and you don't want your karmas to be spoiled. It's simple as that. You get to decide which way it goes. Yeah. And remember this, at this point of time, you can just go with the flow. Yeah, especially today and especially the next week when it comes to, for you. If you cannot understand something, if you cannot decide on something, just go with the flow. Take it easy. Take a break, go to a park. Yeah, because what is happening, see, especially the full moon has triggered a lot of changes. Recent movement in planets have also triggered a lot of changes. And what is happening, normally people were like okay, like a couple of days before the full moon, and the full moon has changed a lot of things, and because of which, all of this is showing up. And that is exactly what Archangel Metatron is telling you. He's telling you, go with the flow right now. Just go with the flow. Take it easy. Be easy on you. Yeah, and listen to your body. Your body is trying to tell you something. So especially that little things that are coming in your body, if you feel tired, more tired than usual, if you're feeling emotionally fluctuations, listen to your body. Your body needs a break, and your body definitely needs a massage. Yeah, if you cannot do massage, acupressure at home, excellent. Yeah, but your body needs your attention, and your own self needs your attention, not the world at this point of time. So focus on yourself, give yourself kindness, give yourself love, give yourself all the help that you can need, and good food and nature, and you'll be fine. Your focus should be, my dear pile ones, you and you only. I'll leave you here with nothing but my prayers and good wishes for your future. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 2, these are the messages that you need to hear from Archangel Metatron. Let's take a look at what he has to say to you. Now, pile 2, this is in fact an excellent time to pay attention to your work. Where are you taking yourself career-wise? What are your intentions and what are your goals about it? Because you need to get down to work. Yeah, you really need to get down to work at this point of time. In fact, your attention should be on mastery, not just on being good or good enough. Yeah, so learn as much as you can, practice as much as you can, and you will really be the best at whatever it is that you do. Yeah, dedication is something that is absolutely essential, but along with dedication, if you're holding on to some kind of negative thoughts, or if you're holding on to some kind of dreams and fears, release it and get down to work. See, the best you can do is make yourself the best person at whatever it is that you are, and leave the attachment to the results. See, what happens is you're so attached to the results that you create these fears and blocks for yourself. That's what your Archangel Metatron is here to tell you. Yeah, just be dedicated. That's enough. And most importantly, adapt according to the times. Maybe the times require you to be a different person. Times require you to alter your skills a little bit. Do it. See, a person who's rigid will not hold a place in the future. You have to evolve every single day. You have to learn every single day. And with people, with society, you have to acclimatize yourself a little bit. Yeah, see, honestly, when I started off as a tarot reader, I was so different. My thoughts were so different. But I learned when it comes to, my subscribers. They taught me the greatest lessons. Maybe the people in your life are teaching you the greatest lessons. You feel like I am giving you guidance. No, I feel like you are the ones who are guiding me. That's the way it always is, and that's the way life is. We learn from the people around us, and that's something you have to be. Yeah, to become the best person at whatever you do. And remember this, at this point of time, you also have the presence of a very benevolent teacher in your life. Like, this person teaches you, whether this is physically in person, or this can be, just somebody you admire, but you get to learn a lot from this individual. And that individual, or that guru, if I may call it, helps you awaken parts of you. Yeah, but there are things in you, there are talents in you that are dormant, that are now slowly but surely coming to light. So accept that wisdom with open heart is what is coming through. And what is going to happen is, because of dedicating yourself, because of your adaptability, and because of the guidance that is coming your way, your life is going to be very abundant. Because you're going to be turning into such a person who's been looked upon, and abundance is just the sure way forward. See, when we let go for attachment to money, no, money actually pours in, and we don't even have to monitor, oh, is money going to be coming in? It's just going to come. That's the way it is for you, especially for you. Work hard, give your best. Yeah. And like I told you, you have like a guardian spirit, like you have a teacher spirit present when it comes to you. So they're guiding your life, and in fact, they're not only like there as a guardian for you, they are as a guardian for your family, and maybe Archangel Metatron is one of them. Maybe Archangel Metatron is the one who's teaching you forward. So accept his help is also what is coming forth. But you're spiritually protected as well. Yeah? You're very, very protected. That's the way it is with you. You have a guru in your life. I can just tell right at this point of time. Now, one thing that is very important is, what is it about you that will make you stand out? It's just like a lemon. The fragrance of lemon is very different. The flavor of lemon is very unique, and not everybody likes it. That's something I've heard. And that is what you're supposed to be making your life. You're supposed to be making your life unique. You have to work in a way that will make you stand out. Yeah, that's coming forth for you. So what can you do differently? That's what's in store. Now, one important thing that Archangel Metatron is telling you, that absolutely money is not going to be a problem, but you have to learn to manage your money well. You have to manage your resources well. Yeah, and especially when it comes to money, if you have a tendency to monitor every little expense, rather than monitoring every little expense, do abundance planning. Oh, I have so much. See, when a person focuses on, oh, this is going away, what's going to happen? Law of attraction, it'll keep going away. So focus on, oh, my money is growing. So abundance planning is something that you have to do. Yeah. And most importantly, at this point of time, look at your life as a third person. Wherever you are, in your career life especially, ask yourself, will you hire yourself to work for you? Yeah? Or if you have a personal business, think about this as, oh, will I take my own services? What makes me unique? Am I unique? So take this view about your life, your entire life. As a person, when you take a step back, what does your life look like to you? Which areas of your life need improvement as a third person, and you have to be really, really objective at that. Yeah, so do that. Take a look at your life from a third person's perspective and get the bigger picture and make changes accordingly. And especially if you feel like you cannot do that on your own, which happens, we cannot really see ourselves clearly most times. So ask for help. Maybe ask a trusted friend what they feel that, you can change about yourself, or somebody who really loves you, like somebody has your best interest at heart. Ask them for help. And better yourself. You need to better yourself. That's what's coming forth. But ask assistance in whatever you need. See, what is happening for you, Pile 2, it's like you have it all. You have it all. But you are like that caterpillar who refuses to become a butterfly. Yeah, that's what's happening. It's like some part of you is very resistant to change. Like so comfortable in your routines, you're so comfortable in your daily life. It's like, what's the point of being a butterfly when I can just be a caterpillar? That's your energy right now, and that is what needs to change. Rigidity coming forth, so please adapt according to the times and energies. And remember this, if you have some kind of talent, you have to share it with the world. So if somebody is asking you for advice it to them. Maybe you have something that they don't and they're coming to you for that advice. So think about that. Maybe they put you on a pedestal. Maybe they feel like, you are their person and they ask you for help. So share of yourself. Of course, how much you're comfortable with, that is also equally true. I'm not asking you to go beyond your boundaries. Nobody should. But if you feel like that's something you can help them with, do that. You may be the only person who does that. Yeah? And also, it is important for you to spend time on yourself. Okay, see what happens, a lot of your time is spent in service of other people in one form or the other. I don't know what your careers are, but you just are people of service. But in that service, it's like you're so tired, you're so exhausted, you don't even have time to probably eat well, you don't have time to go on a holiday, you don't have time for relaxation. That has to be made. So the time of seclusion on your own has to be scheduled. every single day, it's not like on weekends or once every 15 days. Every day, half an hour, you time. Yeah, and just do whatever it is that you enjoy. If you enjoy painting, paint. If you enjoy meditation, meditate. You enjoy watching a funny movie, do it. But that's you time, and that's needed for you to be the best person for your family and the world. Yeah, that's coming forth. So seclusion is very important, and adaptability for you is the most crucial thing at this point. Yeah. Overall, these are your messages from Archangel Metatron, and as always, I want to leave you with nothing but my best wishes for your future. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 3, these are the messages that you need to receive from Archangel Metatron. Okay, let's take a look at what he has to tell you. Now, first of all, pile 3, Archangel Metatron is asking you, what are you focusing on? Are you focusing on your successes or are you focusing on your failures? And depending on what you're focusing on, you're obviously going to be ending up there. That's the law of attraction, right? So change your focus if you feel like you're focused on things that are not positive. For a couple of you, if you feel like life is taking you in a new direction, it's taking you in an unfamiliar territory, ask yourself, is this something that will be good for me? Yeah? Because that is very likely the case, yeah, that it actually may be good for you. A little bit of change may be good for you. That's what's coming forth. But your focus really, really needs to be in the right place, okay? You're very powerful manifestors, and that's sometimes dangerous for you. That's coming forth. And now, see what is important, especially when it comes to your work area, especially when it comes to your relationship, is you have to actually take a look at your future. The way you are approaching situations, the way you're approaching your career, where do you see yourself ending up? Yeah, with the kind of effort that you're putting in your life, where will it take you? And be very honest with that, because that's exactly where you're going to be ending up. Yeah. So if you feel like if you continue to do this, you're going to be ending up here and you're okay with that, that's great. But if you feel like, oh, I'm just going to be ending up here, that change, then change your direction. So it all depends on where you see yourself and how do you want your life to be. Yeah, that's coming through. But most importantly, in order to get clarity and in order to get clear answers, it is best that you spend time in prayer and contemplation. Because I feel like you're too enmeshed in your situation. Like maybe in whichever place you are, you're so close to your life that you cannot see differently. So in prayer, we are obviously connected to the highest beings. Allow them to help you. Allow Archangel Metatron to help you. So prayer, contemplation, connecting to the divine, to the source is helpful. And ask for help from the source, and that help will be given to you. Yeah, but whatever changes are supposed to be made, they're supposed to be made after careful consideration with the divine. Yeah. And see, you don't have to change things immediately. Don't have to do anything immediately, or you don't have to do anything in a hurry. Take your time. Don't let things make you feel ill at ease. Move patiently. Patience with yourself at this point is most important. Yeah, and once again, so is meditation and contemplation. See, I feel like, your energies need to come into some kind of balance at this point of time. There is too much flux that is happening. And the full moon is completely responsible, and the movement of planets that just recently happened. So move ahead with peace in your heart. Yeah, nothing impulsive. That's what's coming through. Yeah, easy does it. See, there's no need to force anything, because anyway, even if you force something, the result is going to be as it is supposed to. Because the divine is clearly intervening in your life, is what is coming forth. So take it easy. Be easy on yourself. No being hard on yourself. The energies are very, very sensitive around you. So be gentle. Yeah. And remember this, everything occurs when the time is right. So you don't have to force anything. At this point of time, what needs your attention is your own body, your mind and soul. Yeah. You just have to focus on yourself. You just have to focus on what you can do best. Yeah. Give yourself the nourishment that you need. That's coming forth. And yoga at this point of time can really help you get into that zone of peace, because that peace is like not coming to you naturally, and maybe for a couple of you meditation may not be a practice. So what happens is, when a person does yoga, they move in different asanas, and at the end, we have to do shavasana. And in that shavasana, because the body is very tired, the mind relaxes. That will so help you in great deal. And especially if one particular asana calls to you, do that. But yoga, you have to get involved with at this point of time. Yoga will help you relax, if not anything else. See, like I told you, the reason why these changes are meant to happen is because you're entering a new cycle, a new spiritual cycle, but an entirely new karmic cycle at that. And everything is going to be fresh, there is going to be renewed energy for you. You're going to be start feeling more positive than you are currently. And you yourself will feel much more optimistic about your life. And which is why you're being told, if you're not happy where you are, think about if you want to make changes towards it. Yeah. And most importantly, you have to have very pure intentions. Yeah, pure intentions towards your own manifestation. Like think, if I do this, I'm going to be succeeding. And also towards other people, just wish and hope for the best for all of others, because the energy you give out is the energy that comes back to you. Yeah, you have to ask yourself, what do I truly desire? Because maybe sometimes you yourself don't know what you desire. Yeah, so get that clarity. It's very important. And as much as you can, spend time with yourself, because maybe the energy of other people is not like matching you at this point of time. And hence that firm boundaries are important. Spending time with yourself is important. Because your energies are sensitive, maybe the people around you, their energies are fine. And it always happens, everybody's energies are differently, because we get affected by planets differently. Yeah, but have your boundaries at this point of time. Very important. Cherish with yourself. Once again goes very well with the card of, nourishing your body, mind and soul. Give yourself what you need. Yeah. Whether this is food, whether this is just a break, give yourself that. That's very important for you. And remember this, you are very strong. You are very strongest people, but sometimes what happens is you overutilize your strength. Even in situations where you don't have to be strong, you are very strong. And that's something that needs to be taken, in a particular way. See what happens, sometimes you forget that you have boundaries. And you give, you be of service to so many people that, in the end you're like, I don't have anything left with myself. That's what's coming forth. And also what I feel like, there are certain people in your life who's like sort of don't have boundaries with you. They're like, oh, I can do whatever I want with this individual. I can say whatever I want with this individual because this individual is just gentle and kind. Don't let that happen to you. Yeah. And understand, when it comes to the starting of a new cycle, a life review is especially important, which is why the first message for you is, look at the larger picture. Look at what is coming in front of you depending on where you are right now. Yeah. So because it is a new cycle, you also have to ask yourself, what can I release? Because obviously there are certain things that you're carrying with you. There are certain emotional baggages that you're carrying with you that needs to be released. See what is happening, especially because Saturn is moving out very slowly, especially at the end of this month. So this video essentially is like from now on to the end of this month with Saturn moving out. With Saturn, the restrictions will obviously move out, and let your emotions move out as well. That's what's coming forth. And sometimes for a couple of what I feel like here, you may not be able to make all of those changes yourself. That assessment may not be possible on yourself. So in which case, ask for help. Maybe professional help in certain cases, that will also help you a great deal. Yeah. See what you need to do, you need to have a lot of faith in yourself first. You have to have faith that, your future will be better. You have to have faith that regardless of where you are right now, your future will be better. Because maybe a little bit of faith is missing. Yeah. And remember this, just place an intention that this is what I want. And just feel like the divine will open the right kind of doors for you, because the divine will actually do that. You just have to be a little bit patient with yourself and you just need to have faith that things will work out for you. Yeah, because what I feel like, you're very strong for other people, but for you it's like it's missing a little bit. So be strong for the world, it's absolutely important, that is what makes you you. But be strong for yourself too. Have faith in you, have courage in yourself. Yeah, and most importantly, strive to bring balance in your life, in everything you do. In giving, receiving, there has to be a balance. In working and in the rest, there has to be a balance, because somewhere that balance is what is missing. That peace is what is missing, is what I'm finding. So when it comes to releasing, release your inability to relax, release your burdens, and release whatever it is that you feel doesn't belong. Right now, before the new cycle begins, especially at the beginning of next month, it is a cycle of release for you. So release that doesn't serve. Release, the things that you're focusing on that are negative. Release is the word for you. Yeah. Overall, as I wrap this video up, I'm going to be leaving you with nothing but my best wishes. And remember, take it easy. Be easy on yourself. Yeah. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.